Hey everybody, how you doing? Zombie here, and today we're going to be doing a setup video. So I'm going to show you my setup because I have not done that in a while. Forgive the hair, it's a little bit crazy. It's about 4 a.m. right now. It's the best time in the day to record, trust me. So I'm going to show you a bit of my setup. First I'm going to start with showing you the computer, the desk, all that stuff, and then I'm going to go into the programs I use and how I use them to record. So it's going to be a quick video. I'm going to try and jump through it so you can see everything you need to see. So, yes. Okay guys, so first off, this video is requested by CT Radio 85. He made a request for me to do a setup video on how to do gameplay videos and all that, so they know how to do recordings. So yeah, go check out his channel, also maybe subscribe. So that's first, and now I'll show you the setup. Okay guys, so first up, we have, of course you need the webcam. I use a tripod for my webcam because I like it to be a decent proximity from my face, which normally goes right about here. And you got a microphone. What you want to do when you're recording, don't talk directly into the microphone. Talk right off center from it. Point your voice this way, because this is going to pick it up anyways, and you want to be about that far. About that far from your microphone. If you're using a condenser, remember, it's sensitive and it will pick up everything. You don't need to be right on the microphone, because that will give you a lot of problems later on, and it will be very, very noisy. Wow, autofocus does not like microphones. So I'm getting up. I would suggest getting something like a boom arm or a microphone scissor arm, because that will reduce a lot of the noise that you would get otherwise from your desk. If you really must, you can use your webcam microphone, but it is a condenser microphone that's omnidirectional, so it will pick up everything. Now you want to get something that's cardioid so that it points out to the front. So it picks up everything that's in this radius, and it tries to not pick up what's in the behind it. It's still sensitive if you're using this. I would suggest a dynamic, but not everyone has one. And if you have a mic that uses XLR, you're going to need something like an phantom power supply or an audio interface. There's several options for both. Phantom power supply is only like 20 bucks, so if that's a good starting point, then you just plug in however you plug in. That one plugs in USB, that one plugs in 3.5mm jack, which I would suggest you get a USB sound card to plug it into anyways. Okay, here's my computer setup. External hard drive where all the goodies are. Stuff from my daughter. Tiny bit of soundproofing. Not really, it stops reverb because it's a big blank spot. Mostly my walls are covered. And then of course my speakers. So now I'm going to get into the nitty-gritty of how I record and what I use to record. Oh, I almost forgot. If you record with a phone, you can get one of these that screws onto your tripod. You can just clip your phone into it. Because recording with your phone actually works pretty well. I did that for years. It works really well. Phone actually has a pretty good microphone, so check it out. That might be worth looking into also. Okay guys, as you see, I am now in Bandicam. This is my preferred recording software. I mean, it is fantastic and it records everything very easily. Settings are pretty straightforward. And here you just choose to add to add the webcam overlay. You go to sound, you can choose which sound device you want to record with. Like say I want to do my default sound device. My speakers are the regular sound device that I use for my sound. Or headphones, whichever headphones you have plugged in if you're using USB ones. And line is the Behringer UMC 202 HD. That's my audio interface. Then you just you don't need to have your volume maxed out all the time, you're going to clip. But yeah, I just set my volume down a bit, turn it to mono. Because if you're using an audio interface, it will only record on one side. It won't record on both sides. That's how audio interfaces work. It's left and right channel. If I'm in the webcam setup, you can choose to have it as a separate file. Oh yeah, sorry, in the sound one, choose to have a separate WAV file so you can edit that audio later. I mean, that helps a lot, being able to edit your audio later. It gives you a WAV file for every track, like for the game track and for the voice. You can choose the resolution you want your webcam. You can choose which webcam you want in here. where you want it on the screen and how much of the screen you want to take up. And then you do the preview, and see, there we are. That's what it'll look like. So you don't really need to worry about the other ones unless you really want to put a logo on the bottom, but YouTube does that anyways. You choose the recording priority, all that. I just leave it at high because I like it to have a good amount of priority. Now with this, there are several different things you can do. In format settings. Depending on what I do, if I'm doing games, I leave it at 60. If I'm doing like webcam, I leave it at 30 because most webcams don't go past 60 anyway, or don't go to 60 anyways unless you get a really nice webcam. I normally just set the quality for 100, so I always have the best quality. Of course, you see which codec I'm using, and I like to record at the full size of whatever resolution I'm choosing. And MP4 because it's pretty compatible. Sadly, the highest quality they're capable of is 48,000 hertz or 48 kilohertz. And my bit rate, oh, I set it up 192. And it's a 24-bit audio that I'm using right now from the interface. Sorry, I'm also sick. Now, make sure you choose what folder you go to. For me, see, I have a whole bunch of recordings, and it gives you several different recording options. First, it gives you, like this one, the first of the three would be the video. And the second one would be the game audio, and the third would be the microphone audio. That's the order it does it in. So first would be game, the second would be, the first would be video, second would be game audio, third would be microphone audio. And these are just MP4 and WAV and WAV, and when you drag in the MP4 into your video editor, then it just drags in the other ones too. I'll show you on the Resident Evil 7 one in a few. Or I can just record a quick one for a couple seconds. And you can record in different setups. Like you can record with the first button. You can do window capture, you can capture anywhere, you can choose how big you want it. Like if you want to record in 720p, it'll record in 720p. You just record the section on the screen you want. Then you would just press the record button up here, or you can set a hotkey on your keyboard. I use page down. So you can record. So it'll record a bit right here. You can pause the video if you want, and it goes gray so you know it's paused. You press that again, it starts again. You can see everything here in the details. See, you can see me in the little box I'm moving. That's recording right now. So that's what's happening. I'm up in this little corner right here. So I'm going to stop that recording, and I'm going to show it to you. That little button right in that corner was just to open that up. Let's see, I think we are up here. Wait, where are we? Oh, might help if I actually edit this. Hold on. Okay, as you can see, I have the top three ones right here. I organized it by date modified. The first one's an MP4. Second one's the WAV file for the computer audio. Third one is my microphone, which is not recording anything right now. But if I go into it, you see I'm up there in the top corner. Oh, I can click out of this. There. Yeah, you see I'm in the top corner. There I am with the phone and the tripod, like I was telling you. Yeah, that one is pretty straightforward. That's good for showing people what you want to do on desktop. It's also good for recording games in windowed mode if they don't work in full screen. If you want to do something like a vlog and just talk directly to the microphone, there's the HDMI option. That works pretty well. It actually works pretty smoothly. I like it. And then there's game mode, which whenever you click on that, you won't see anything right away, but when you open up a game, that's when you'll see a frame rate counter in the top corner somewhere. And when you press your hotkey on your keyboard, oh yeah, I'll show you where to set the hotkey. I think that's... No, it wasn't a video. That was in... Wasn't that in general? I'm trying to remember where this was. Oh, I feel like a bonehead. Let's see. Home, that. FPS overlay. Ah, here we go. It's just right here on the main page. Record, stop, hotkey. You check that, and then you choose which one you want it to be. Pause hotkey. I just do page down, page up because you don't use them in games. So I know I'm not going to be interfering with anything else. So you just press page down and it'll start recording in your game. And I will actually show you that right now. Let me pause this. Okay guys, here we are in Duke Nukem 3D. You can see I have my frame rate counter up there in the top corner. And I have Duke, because Duke is awesome. Now, this is going to be cool to show you. Because when I press my page down button, page down, I have it also set up to a hotkey where I can toggle my webcam. Let me show you. You can toggle it where you can see your webcam and what it's doing. And right now it's actually recording. The FPS counter turns red when you're recording. If you press your pause, it goes gray. Press the pause again, it turns back on. And if you press the record button again, stops it. And I like it. The program works well for me. And close that out. There we go. Don't need that open. Okay, so here we are back in here. Oh yeah, let's see. I remember yeah, here it is. No, that's not it. Let me find where my webcam overlay key button is. There's too many keys, I swear. I'll find it, just a second. Okay, I remembered. It's back under video and settings. When you go to webcam, you can choose to enable preview toggle hotkey. And then you just set what you want your key to be. So that video we just did is this one. It even changes the name based on what you're doing. If you're just doing webcam, it just calls it Bandicam. But like the name of the game will be in the beginning. It'll tell you the date and the time that each one was will be over here anyways if you do modified. Oh, the MP4 is right there. It's because I have it organized in a different way. See? Up in the top corner, game recorded fine. And the audio files, yeah, let me do it by name. There we go, now I'm done here. Well, yeah. That's that. If you want to preview both of them, you can. Going in from there. Oh, quickly, before I go into the editing, I want to show you one more thing. Okay, guys. This is an important one. This is a good program. And there's a free version of it. Now, Bandicam, while it's a good program, it does cost like $40 just to own it, I think. Then you just own it and it's yours. And I think it was well worth it. For free, XSplit Gamecaster actually works pretty well. First, you're able to, let's see, I'll go into the accounts part. You set up to stream, live stream if you want. So you can stream directly to Twitch or YouTube. And if you stream to YouTube, it keeps the video on there anyways. So it just, you do your live stream, then it saves the video. That way you don't have to do any editing if you don't really want to. I'm trying, oh, there's my camera. If you go to settings, then of course you can see camera. You can choose, wow, all my settings are back to default. I think they updated. Okay. Yeah, they definitely updated. Why is my camera not available? Oh, there we go. It is. Microphone. You can do all the normal setups like this. At least me showing you does it. You can choose a background display for if you press away. With this one, I would suggest putting the system sound all the way down. And the microphone volume pretty much all the way up. Or at least like this. You don't want to have it clipping, because that would just sound bad. You don't want to have it all the way up ever. Okay, so you get to choose your resolution settings. Normally default for free is 720p at 30 frames. Recording is the same thing usually. But when you record, it's cool because there's a lot you can do. I'll show you actually recording in just a second. Okay, so tilde is that's the corner key on your keyboard. That's to show the overlay. Let's see, for this one, to stream I have it page down, and to record I have it page up. So I'll show you a quick recording in just a second. And you can also do screenshots and recordings if you want. Oh yeah, I forgot, since wow, all my stuff is wrong. Hold on a second, let me set it up. Okay, so I'm back in here. I'm going to load up a game again real quick. I'm going to show you a recording with this, because it actually does it all pretty much just good to go, one shot, you know? You don't need to really edit anything if you record with XSplit. Oh, did I click out of it? Yes, I did, because I'm an idiot. There we go. Well, you see I'm in here, I'll press tilde, and then it opens, oh, the tilde key. That one right there in the corner. That's your tilde key, right below escape. Okay, so I'm up here. You can choose to stream, record, you can choose your settings. You can have a chat window open if you want. Like if I chose to do a chat window, it'd open up the panel over here. I'm going to get rid of that because I don't like having an advertisement. Choose your microphone volume. You can control everything from this menu. Have messages pop up on there, pictures pop up, you can share it. If I want to record, it's initializing. Let's see. For record settings, 720p. You can do it with watermark if you want to do. Okay, so this resolution with watermark. Let me show you the other option. I'm going to stop it. Record. I'm just going to do 720p, no watermark. That way it'll just be your recording. And 720p is fine. Right now it's recording at 170 frames per second. All the information is usually just right up here. It'll tell you how many people are viewing a stream if you're live streaming, how good the connection is. For recording, it just tells you it's recording. And when I want to stop the recording, you can either go to that menu, I'll show you through the menu, or you can just stop it with your key. So I'll just stop it here. Okay. You can go back again with that, or just press your key again. Now I'm going to show you the video. There we go. Close out of that. See, you have them all in here. For me, I record. Oh, I'm just going to exit all of that. There we go. Advertisements. I don't need you. Okay, I record them all to here. So you see I have both of those files in here now. And it's pretty much just good to go for it. You choose to display your webcam in the top corner, the same thing if you really like. It's just an option on that menu. You choose your webcam and it pops up right here in the corner. I just forgot to because I'm an idiot. That's if you do it with the watermark at a higher resolution. Nobody likes watermark. But still, there are ways to also, in your editing software, put the video over the other video if you record with your cell phone. I'll show you that now. So right now I am going to open my... See, what I use to edit is Vegas Pro. I edit my audio with Audacity, but Vegas Pro for everything else. So first, I'll just show you this. Then you can jump to the other one if you're not interested in that. Like if I edit my audio files, let's say this is my microphone. Yes. See how I'm not actually recording any sound, but normally it'll only show anything on the top bar and nothing on the bottom because I'm using an audio interface. If you're using an interface, just go to tracks and mix tracks to mono. You can boost the gain volume here a little bit if you really want to. That way you can increase how much volume that is without increasing how much it is on your system or on the interface. If you go to effects, if you want to do some noise reduction, you find an area on your recording that is blank, like normally in the first couple seconds, then you highlight that, then you go to noise reduction and get noise profile. Then you just double click the whole thing, go to noise profile again, or noise reduction again, and reduce. Press OK. See, that's done. Next I would go to compressor, and normally this is not going to be clicked. Click it. For the love of all that is sweet and merciful, just click compress based on peaks. That will make it less harsh. It sounds better. You can preview what it will sound like ahead of time. Click on that. It does the compression. I didn't actually talk into that microphone, so that's why you don't see anything. Next, I would go to equalization if you really want to get nitty gritty. This is just a setting I like to use because it sounds good with the microphone I use. All microphones are different. That's something if you get really into it and you really want to spend time. If you want to output it, just go to export audio. I'm going to go here. Then you just choose the name, format. It'll just stay in WAV file because those are all WAV files. You'd save it, it would overwrite the old one. Then you would just use it in your video. Let me go out of that. Okay, so Vegas Pro is what I use, but for beginning, I would suggest something smaller like, or the cost less, like Video Meld. It works basically the same. No, I don't need that. Yeah, Video Meld works pretty much the same. I'll show you this. This is cool. This is how it works pretty much on all of them. You drag it in, and and everything goes in. Now, like I was showing you, this is the Bandicam recording, so you see the video is already in there. But if I wanted to do something like put the other video from the XSplit program on top of it, or if I had a webcam video that I also wanted to put in there and overlay, there's a way you could do that. Video offline. Oh, no, it's just because I didn't have the window selected. Okay. Now, there's a way to do that. So I'm going to show you this one. Why not? Okay, I'll put it down here. I'm going to... that's my bad. We're going to drag this up. So it's the top video. The video you want on top on that corner is the top video. And I'm going to delete the end part of that because I don't need that. There we go. And of course I'm going to delete that bottom audio track. Oh, no, I'm going to keep the bottom audio track. There we go. That way top video has an audio tracker all together. You see it. But yeah, what I do here is I go to effects, track effects. No, it wasn't track effects. I'm trying to remember. Track motion, that was it. You go to track motion. Now I personally have a... oh no, my preset is gone. That's okay. But it's okay, it doesn't affect me that much. Shrink this down so you see what's happening. You can move that top video wherever you like. And that is a fantastic tool because all you have to do, click on the corner, shrink it down, drag it up, or drag it over. I'll just drag it right here in this corner. Because it's awesome. There, that's in that corner. Then if you want, you can save the preset. You can drag more custom on different sides. You can rotate if you want. We're going to have this video sideways because we can. There we go. Now when you play it, that's also working out there. You can see the little thing spinning on it. So, yeah. So that's all working. You can see it. That's how you overlay a video on top of another video. You make sure it's first, then you go into the track motion, and you do that. So, and if you want to export it, like I go to render, then you just choose your settings. Normally they'll have a bunch of settings. I would suggest just looking for the MP4 videos. Like, you can do AVI, Sony MP4, probably Sony MP4. No, where's the video for Windows? AVI is pretty compatible. There are a lot of different formats. No, it can get confusing. I understand that. Okay, what format was this one in? Sony AVC MVC. Okay, MVC. That's the one I use. This up here. So I output it to MP4 format. You can choose all your different options. Your bit rate, that goes as high as you can get it, as high as your computer can handle it. And yeah, we go out of here. No, I'm not going to save this example. Let's go to finished videos. So then you have a finished video. And what you want to do after that, hold on, let me... Now when you're in here, you already know you just drag it in. So you just drag in the video, and then you can enter your details, and you're good to go. So, yeah, let me turn you around. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that was informative. I just want to help out and see if any of my suggestions helped out. So Bandicam is probably the best program you can get for editing and for recording really good quality. But if you want something just that works without having to pay a lot of money, that doesn't require really editing at all because it just does it, I would suggest XSplit. So check out XSplit. It might be worth it because it's free. You can't really go wrong with free. It's a good starting point. So check out XSplit. That would save you the time from the other stuff. The other stuff is if after you get really into it, you know, keep on going, you know? Okay, guys, have a good one. I hope you learned. See you later.